Flight on OGC 90.5 FM. So we go straight to the next one. No directive to start paying 70,000 naira minimum wage, says NYC. This is a story coming from the Vanguard. The National Youth Service Corps has refuted claims circulating on social media about upgrading corps members' bank accounts to accommodate a new minimum wage of 70,000 naira. In a statement, the NYC Director of Information and Public Relations, Eddie Megwa, clarified that no official directive has been issued to implement the 70,000 naira minimum wage or to modify corps members' bank accounts.
Well, I think we not to this ourselves. Core members are never in the employ of any state government or federal government. They are serving, preparing them ahead of the tax that they are going to be working one day. And of course, for us to be craving for a minimum wage for them, I think it's out of place for us if you had to face the reality. But people tend to do a lot of things because we believe that Nigeria is a banana republic. It's where people can do whatever they like. They are never in the employ of anybody. We were only giving them a kind of compensation for serving their fatherland ahead of proper employment. So if anybody is now craving a minimum wage for them, I think that is not right. Having said that, they are not even utilizing the UCOM members the way they should use them. In fact, a matter of fact, because of the municipal priority, that's why we are feeling the hunger in this country. A lot of people have been saying, which I joined them, that we have a lot of batches of a core member. In fact, they are having 6 streams in a year now. Batch A, stream 1, 2, batch B, stream 1, 2, batch C, stream 1, 2. If you look at one stream, for instance, in Ogun State, we have more than 5,000. And we're going to have 6 of such batches in a year. Why can't we deploy them to farming instead of them? Because I don't see them doing anything that is tangibly all right. I don't see them doing, because some of them were apparently some of them that are having, but a large number of them are not doing anything that we can trace. Why can't we deploy them? Let's assume we deploy 5,000 in one tree to go and farm for 3 months. We have rice, we have maize, we have that have the majority period of 1 to 90 days, 1 to 120 days. If they go farming, for us in Ogun State, for instance, we are going to have enough to eat. But we don't do that. We only deploy them to go to where they will not be useful. They'll be redundant. A very large number of them, don't let us ourselves, they are redundant. So why can't we deploy them and use them accordingly for us to have food on our table? But it's a pity people will misconstrue what I'm saying and they will see other things outside there. But the truth is that they are redundant. I will tell you that 60% of them are redundant. Why can't we reuse them and use them for things that will be more profitable for all of us rather than making them to be redundant in various offices?
Now, you've been in the news space for a long time, and this kind of propaganda, which is not government generated, has been around for a long time. You have it in different areas. Now, who orchestrates such, information? Now, government is saying it is not from us. The NYSC authorities are saying this information is baseless, it's not from us. So where did it come from?
I'm very sure, Debo, you know what we can do. It's a media agenda that some of us in the media set. And of course, we know our game. We know when we want to play it. So somebody somewhere will have sponsored some media to actually set agenda for federal government to look at it whether
To
it
call
will,
attention to it.
yes, whether it will schedule or it won't. So it's a media agenda that's been said. But this time around, it's wrong to say or to assume that the NYC core members are in anybody's employment. They are never, and they can't be treated as such. So they are only preparing them ahead of the tax of full engagement, full employment. That is what they. So we shouldn't be craving for that for them, but we should be craving for good usage for them because they are not being properly used.
Because of time, let's open the lines and we will definitely accommodate your opinions on some of the issues raised. We have other issues that we will be able to raise if we have the time. But all the same, it's time to open the lines and get our listener talking. 0803 437 9453. Good morning. Good morning to
Good
you.
morning. Thank you so much for calling. Good morning.
I appreciate you bringing this to the fore. I want to say that media agenda or no media agenda, 30,000 is grossly inadequate for survivor of the NYS or members. We all know the hardship everybody is facing, and they are being taken away from their business, and they need to get accommodated. They need to live moderately well. This issue of the redundant, let me quickly give you a scenario. I have 3 words that are serving in the last 2 years. 2 of them were so much engaged with their employers. One was the same. The other one, because the government was better, they want to try all them to ensure that he gets employed. And they are not even living. And the third one, they don't definitely engage. Not because the children should do that, but because the nature of participants is supposed to take from that ministry. So, as for something they said, no, and they are signing a document. Is that a fault? And so she's engaged because of that are definitely engaged on their own. Come and see them on campus. They are teachers, they are bloggers, they are website developers, they are this, they are that. So within them, they do a lot. So even if the employers are not engaging them well, or some of them are lazy, that does not mean that it's good for majority of them. And I'm not agreeing with the that. No, I'm not. The scenario I just think that what is that it's definitely beyond.
All right, Dr. Ayinla, no problem.
Thank you.
We all don't take it back from poverty. You everybody should do for
All right, thank you. 0803 437 9453. Your opinion is noted. I guess we'll react to it later. 0803 437 9453. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning,
sir.
sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
I am Senator Mukwalem from Ishara. I was happy with the way you of the Senate denying that treating the product. I'm not concerned. It's like Yoruba adage. The story carrying no more right. They know that they are responsible for fixing the outsiders other than the trade that they do. And they know very well that they are they know that they are taking over salaries, those national assembly, and all and they are political appointees. They know it. They don't know what to accept it because it is there. I think if you do it, you need to have some conscience and they know that And I think the federal government is employing them. Sorry, I wanted to settle with you there. That's employment. The federal government is employing them. Let us give them the minimum wage so that they also can also feed well. They also find some of them have get parents or the people they still want to take care of. I think they are also entitled to it. They should do it. So that they also can. I want to stress that so that others can follow.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much for calling.
003 437 9453 032 0226. Those are the lines this morning to call to the part of morning flight with DBC 19.5.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
I'm calling from the Kari. On the NYC, their allowance is not to be reviewed because of the economic situation. They need people in charge. These people they are the ones supposed to continue to ask for it from the federal government. That's what is their job. On the issue of posting the need to agree at something, it is left to them too. If they have they put all those people doing agree or mechanical something, they put them to that area they are working, they will do what they are doing well. They are doing well because the majority of them want to back to pay on their own. That's one. That's on the issue of the local government, the Supreme Court judgment. I believe it has the issue. No, it's now clear to us that they are now taking the government as a government too. But it means two areas. In the Lagos State, also called development, so criteria to have the local government that is acceptable. They need to work it out too, so that every state will join to know to please. So it won't be a case of if you are not recognized. The CCD, while the others have been 20, the Lagos is 20, and what you call the Kano is 44, and you look at the population. Look at the population. It's a mere just 500 something. Why is the gap? And the And the other one is that the election, that election of the local government, that of them is now considered 6 years for the chairman and the vice, and the governors and the vice, and the president and the vice, and the legislature for 4 years. We need to, the rep need to do more to bring it, to take it to play with that. And not we need supervision for creation. So that is to move the local government, people enjoy the local government, that's true. So that's my point this morning. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bolaji. Thank you for calling 08053 0815 032 0226. Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, my name is Debo from Nigeria. On the issue of NYC this morning, I think I'm not pleased with the submission of our resource person. If I happen to be a teacher, let me put it like that, a teacher in an institution, maybe after 8 years or so, and I have to be a school head, and I was made sure that my students were on the farm or they have to as a person, maybe you are my friend or a colleague that up together. How will you feel if you tell me what student is my student? I think those are the things to find. Those are the things we need to action out. Action out. We need to employ, we need to give the people flexible. I don't want my students to depend on anybody. So that I want Nigeria to train for us, not the one that is I know it does not matter if it is British or anything. But then after 8 years, they are still going back to that farm. If you want to do farming, you want them to farm, I don't mean to send them to school at all. Why can't they speak English like that, like this, or be like this? So that
And nobody shall farm. Okay, thank you very much. I think we've taken enough for now. Let's take reaction from Rasaq, and then we'll move to the next thing.
I think we have not faced reality in this country, and it's so unfortunate that all of us were being selfish. If you have to look at what I said on the pedestal of the statistics available, because if you look at what NYC says, NYC said they mobilize 400,000 more annually for the NYC scheme. Now, if you are to pay 400,000 people on monthly basis, you are paying them 70,000 minimum wage. That is 28 billion naira. So if you are to sum it up in a year, 336 billion. In this economy, can Nigeria afford that? So I don't know why we need to misconstrue some issues and, of course, take issues personal and being selfish. Nigeria, based on statistics available, cannot afford to pay 336 billion naira for you member in the name of paying minimum wage. And that is why I said that it is not realistic and it's not sustainable. If you are looking at what I said concerning the issue of their productivity, what is the level of their productivity? How many of them are self-engaged? How many of them are self-reliant? If you go to different secretariats, you see them. Some of them even don't go at all. So, and you want Nigeria to be great, and you want this country to be taken away from hunger and starvation, and you don't allow your youth to really engage in productive means and activities. I doubt it if you are getting right in this country.
Hello. Please move away from your radio.
That cannot be taken.
Yeah, move away from your radio. Whatever you want to put.
0803-437-9453 and 0815-032-0226. Now, as we are with the call, let's move into another thing. There is a story from the Vanguard newspaper this morning. It says privatize. Okay, let's take that. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Olukayode from Idiaba.
Welcome.
Yeah, I want to make input into the issue being discussed. I actually agree totally with the analysis of the guest that the students, the way they are not productive. But what I disagree with that we cannot put the blame on the core members. We should put the blame on the system.
Definitely.
In the sense that many of them
from medical field are sold out to private facilities. You go and find out.
That
Go
is
and
it.
check. They are being sold out to private facilities when government institutions are there. That's number one. Why don't we talk about scrapping the system? If we cannot pay, do you think many people want the NYC scheme the way it is now? The answer.
That's one, yeah.
So don't let us continue to deceive ourselves. Why are we talking of increasing salary of every other person and not increasing salary of graduates who the government has also failed to pay their school fees? Parents send their children to school more these days than the subsidized education. And afterwards, you don't want to pay them. Then let's scrap the service so that everybody can get into labor market, whatever way they want to get into it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
Howard.
so much for calling.
All right, now prioritize development of Nigeria's conflict between the government, the working masses, and the Nigerian students, the university system. The House of Boss noted that the government needs to resolve this conflict. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello. Yeah,
Morning
good
to you.
morning.
Yeah, but so let me just then happen with this matter. And the government, they didn't put much concern on those that were the government. Let me say this clearly. When during the election, nearer, they start looking for them again. Not so. Don't worry, NYC, God is on your side. Bye-bye.
Now, Rasaq.
Not only that, like the last week I said, what the National Assembly and the Senate, why can't we need to find some avenue that we are doing by 49 of their salary to pay them? So, what we state for that when we find that they can pay them such amounts. Some people from Ogun State and some students from Ogun State were posted to my Maiduguri. That's every time I enough to see of the community and actually
All right, thank you. Our time is fast spent. Let's just wrap the package this morning. Razak, want to appreciate you. What would be your last short?
I think, like somebody said, that they need to review the way NYC is structured. All these core members to be more productive, because as they are today, they are less productive. And then talking about increasing their take home, I think that's not the way to go. We said that we need to fight the inflation. We need to really work on our economy rather than increasing and increasing and increasing. You cannot sustain the economy where you continue to increase and increase without commensurate productive activities. This is what I mean by saying that this thing should be restructured and reviewed in such a way that it is win-win for all of us. Thank you.
A big thank you to all our callers. We appreciate you. The listener at home, we thank you very sincerely. And those who contribute to the production.
I just want to appreciate the editors Elizabeth Koforiji, Bisola Oludotun, and Yinka Ojakunle, the ICT ladies, Miriam Oguni, and Falaka Shredson. The studio manager has been Yemi Sirkudi. It's been a show on the production. I am Bolaji, as they say, and have a beautiful rest of your day.
Debo, Adeyinka, bless you Monday.